Hello everyone, I am Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Geneforge 3! The good news is we completed the last of the testing grounds, and we can shape much better now. The bad news is Greta could not stand to stay with us and left. She was very peaceful about it though. I mean, she basically said, "I'm sorry, I can't stay with you." As opposed to going, "You're wrong, you must leave! I cannot go with you! Go! Do what you can!" and trying to kill us. And honestly, I kinda like that. Still, did what we could. So we're gonna have to go on without her. A smaller group. Hopefully this doesn't go too badly. So let's make our way to Gull Island. At last, your journey to Gull Island comes to an end. The distance between the islands is starting to increase, and the water is becoming colder and rougher. The treacherousness of the journey makes it much easier to maintain a quarantine. With great relief, you land at the first dock you see, a small fort at the southeast corner of the isle. Nobody greets you when you step onto the dock. The fort is abandoned and quiet. The dock has been looted, and there are signs of recent battle. You know very little about Gull Island. You'd heard of it while you were in the school, but asking questions was discouraged. Rumors were that the island was a location of lots of high-powered shaping activity, but that is all you know. From the docks you can see many posts for the hitching of creations. Through the doors of a nearby shed you see several cages. Clearly a lot of creations were taken onto and off of this island. As you look around, trying to see clues of what has been happening, you hear noises to the north. Footsteps. And whispering. Someone is still here. And this can't be good. Something tells me, from the fact that the entire fort is, well, pretty much turned to ruins, that the people to the north are the rebels. And when they see us here, they probably already know what happened on the previous island. I have a feeling they're going to try to kill us, so let's find what we can here, at least. Artillery, another major healing pod. I really am sad that Greta could not stay with us. I wish she would. I wish she would help. But well, the fort is not completely unoccupied. There are several serviles here. They are unusual in two ways. First, they are looting. Each is laden with bags of junk stolen from the ruins of this encampment. Second, they are armed. Serviles are not allowed to bear blades, and they are certainly not to draw and brandish them when they see a shaper. Which is what they do. One of them barks out, "Shaper! Shaper! Seize the Shaper! Another Shaper to be taken! Another enemy to die! Come, let us show the Shaper what we can do!" When you see that these creatures are challenging you, something strange happens. You are suddenly overwhelmed with a powerful feeling of hatred and disgust for them. You have to struggle to control the urge to lash out and instantly destroy them for challenging you. With effort, you bring these feelings under control, adopting instead a more calm manner for dealing with the situation. Who is your master, Serviles? The Servile who spoke before, who seems to be their leader, leaps at the opportunity to taunt you. "No master! None! No Shaper commands us! We are free! We listen only to Leader Elec, brave leader, who puts your lot away!" Put away? Strange. Latalia sent me here! You had better not harm me! It is difficult to use treachery to deal with these puny, pathetic creatures, when you longed so much to use fire and magic instead. But in the end, you decide to rely on subterfuge a little more. You are extremely convincing, so much so the gang of serviles lose their great enthusiasm for attacking you. What? What? Let you go? Spare the Shaper? The first Shapers made us hungry for more. It's hard to let you go. But no matter. Latalia is close. Latalia is coming. If you lie, she will make you pay. Where is Latalia now? Close, coming. She visits the isle, makes sure her fellow servants are properly preparing the way. Where are the other Shapers? Soon you will see. They were weak. It was glorious. It took so little, and when they saw it was their time, they curled up. More than that, we will not say. You must see it yourself. Alright, I'll be moving on now. Yes, so will we. Time to return to Stonespire to prepare for the battle. Come, we march! The serviles gather up the rest of their loot and move out of the fort. It hurts to let the rogues go, but it's probably wise. I'm sure we'll be fighting them soon enough. Hey, a peaceful way to stop the situation. That's good. Stone Spire, though. That's where we were told that we might see Kirik. If Stone Spire is under control of serviles or rebels, that's a bad thing. I wonder if we'll ever find something. Someone left a note in this jar. You read it. The writing is very uneven. Whoever wrote it was barely holding back panic. The serviles came at dawn, armed, violent, said we had to come with them. Nervous, in a hurry. Heard Ferric resist. Heard fight. Didn't go good for Ferric. Kept door locked. Serviles didn't take time to break in. Knocked on door, left. All humans taken away. Going to leave this and run. Think it is clear. Pen. Well, someone survived. That's good. This guy didn't. This mage was killed in his room. Strangely, although it looks like there was a big fight in the inn, this was the only casualty. And now that I think about it, I don't see any bodies. Anywhere, really. Very curious. No body in the shops. Everywhere's looted, sure, but that's the only body so far. Where did they take the Shapers? Where did they take all the regular people? Where are they? Well, they left the orcs. So that's something. This was the customs office. It's been torn apart. I guess there was a pool in there. Alright, and out here. You step out of the fort and get a look at the harsh, rocky lands of Gull Island. It is a cold and desolate place. Remoteness is good for Shaper experiments, but not for regular life. As you survey the taiga, bordered in by dark, twisted trees, you see a lone figure approaching you through the mist. It looks like a Shaper. Perhaps you can get some answers about what is happening here. Oh no, is that Latalia? As the figure gets closer, your spirit sinks. Even though it was weeks since you last met her, you recognize her robes instantly. This time, she is alone. No creations accompany her. However, she has gained much power since your first meeting. You can feel the heat coming off of her, and it seems like her skin glows slightly under her hood. She approaches you with hands out, unarmed. She speaks, her voice a whisper that carries easily through the still air. Again I meet you. We must parley. My master has sent me with a message for you. Master? Who is your master? That is part of the message. Are you ready to hear it? I'll hear what you have to say, Latalia. That is good. That is wise. If we are to fight, it will wait for another day. Latalia steps closer to you. As she approaches, you can see the thin grass at her feet start to move, twisting itself to be closer to her. Latalia steps close to you. You can easily see from here that her skin is definitely glowing under her hood. You can see that she is smiling. It is good to see you again. I had hoped, in a way, you would progress this far. Hoge told me you had potential. Part of me is glad to see it fulfilled. I hate waste. The one I have chosen as my master, Akari Blaze, has sent me to you. We need to parley. Her voice is chilling. It is piercing and strangely emotionless. When she talks, it is impossible to not listen with all of your attention. And yet it is not entirely a human voice. Are you aware that your skin is glowing? That is my power shining through. I no longer am content to shape outside myself. With the aid of Akari Blaze, I am shaped within as well, and you have partaken of the same energy. I can see it. The blessing of the canisters. You should use a mirror. Your skin has the radiance as well. Where is Master Hoge? He is on the island. He is my agent here, supervising things. I spend most of my time on the Isle of Spears with Akari Blaze. Who is Akari Blaze? He is a Drakon. He is atop the pyramid. He has the highest form the shaping arts can give a creature. The form of the Drakons was shaped and shaped again. The Drakons can shape, you see. They reform themselves, and each shapes the next generation to be stronger. Their physical forms are created long enough to contain their power. It is a creation that can shape? Yes, It was not thought possible, but it was. A shaper found a way to make a creation that could shape, and he did so. And those new creations were not bound by the foolishness of the shaper laws. They were unbound, and they achieved mighty things. Where did you meet Akari Blaze? I did not meet him. He was created by his master, Galdring, the purest and most powerful of the Dracons. Galdring made Akari Blaze to come here with me, to direct us in the conquest of these islands. These isles will be our base while the continent burns. But then where was Akari Blaze created? In some remote mountains in Terestia. That is where the journey we are all taking has begun. Where is Galdring? Far from here. The greatest one does not enter into our conversation. What did you mean when you said that Terestia burns? What I said. Be glad you are here and not there. But why did you join with the rogue creation? Because the way of the Shapers, their arrogant enslavement of those they create, must end. It is the way of the past. The feeling grew within me for many years, and then the Dracon came to give me a way to change it. Latalia points at Alwyn. Say this one. He is arrogant, following an ancient code of cruelty and domination. I see in him the beginning of all I came to hate, growing. You notice that her words sound rather hollow. She clearly believed them once, but now she is just reciting them by rote. It's not that she changed her mind. It's that belief is not something she is greatly concerned with anymore. I want to know more about Akari Blaze. Your attempts to pry information from me are admirable and transparent. I have told you only what you need to know to understand my message, and it is this. Akari Blaze bids you welcome to Gull Island. He has, through his agents, made note of your progress. He knows that it is time to contact you directly. And what does he say? Akari Blaze has seen that you have done nothing but oppose him. You have inconvenienced our progress, done your best to help the Ashen Isles remain under the control of the Shapers. We have made offers to you to join our crusade. Those offers are withdrawn. Since you can no longer be reached with appeals to justice, we instead speak to your instincts for self-preservation. Leave Gull Island. Return to the Southern Islands. Hide there as best you can. In that way, you have some chance for survival. If you continue to press on, we will spare no effort to destroy you. Anything else? Latalia pauses. Then she speaks again, and for a moment her voice sounds normal, human. Despite all this strife, all the violence, it is good to speak with a human again. I saw in the mountains far from here what the Shapers had become, what had to be done about it. I do not regret my path, but I have given... Then she is silent. She shakes her head and speaks. Her voice is once again powerful and inhuman. We can discuss more history later. Perhaps there will be another respite from the battle, but now I must go, and work. She turns and strides off. You consider following her, but until she is gone, your legs seem unwilling to follow your commands. Farewell again, Latalia. So Akari Blaze is here. Galdring, apparently, I guess we will never see. Whoever he is. Holding Bay A. Oh, rats. Hello, rats. So, Galdring we will never see. Akari Blaze is on here. And the rest... I don't know. Latalia has been heavily shaped by the canisters, and it's quite clear by now that we are suffering the effects of the canisters. Not really a very good thing. There's not much we can do about it, I think, at this point. We could stop using them, but we're already affected. There's not much we can do about that. See, what's out this way? Cultists' Woods. And there's Stone Spire. There's Gull Island and the Isle of Spears up there. Icy End. Oh, jeez. Huh. This is interesting. It's very icy, very cold, very barren. There will probably be a lot of snow here. Latalia seems to actually also be a bit concerned about what she's been doing. It's like a sign on this building, concealed in this thick mass of twisted trees, identifies it as a holding cell. Shapers would keep creations here restrained and under control while transport could be arranged at the docks. It is very quiet. Bones, recently gnawed clean of meat, litter the ground along the path. The air reeks of rot and the smell gets powerfully strong as you approach the cell. Maybe the creations inside are all dead. Or the worst possibility, perhaps they are still very much alive. I guess alive. Let's find out. It's probably in there. Bones, bones, skull, skull. Well, let's see. Oh, crap! Rot Groth! Ah, son of a crap. Not a Rot Groth. A major healing pod? Oh dear. Well, it's only attacking once, so that's a definite plus. And maybe we can actually kill these? I think maybe we can actually kill the Rot Groths now. Yeah, we can kill these Rot Groths now. Ah! Yeah. Okay, good! One more stab. There we go. You finally succeed in chopping this hideous rotting creature into bits. It is clearly the result of shaping. It looks like a massively modified battle alpha. However, you can't imagine any true shaper making such a foul horror. It is extremely strong, far more powerful than any individual creation you have ever seen a shaper make. At least we killed it. An armor band and pustulant vambraces? Plus 6 stun, plus 8 acid resistance. Less armor protection. More stun and acid resistance, though. What the hell, we'll take it. We'll keep the essence vambraces, though. We might need them. Now, what was I saying? Ah, yes. It seems like, Latalia has kinda lost her way a bit. She did believe in what she believed, but now? This man was trying to flee up the road to the north, but he was cut down by a spray of javelins. Now, she doesn't seem to believe it as much anymore. She still follows what she says, but I don't know. Maybe she wants power more now? Or something? Or maybe something has changed what she believed. It's curious, and I wonder what it will result in. Holding Bay C. Well, where's Holding Bay B? Oh, look at that! A holding bay for those kinds of things. How nice. Good, we could use the healing. Alright, let's go. That leads out the north. Which goes to what? Beastkeeper Woods. I think we'll go to the Cultists' Woods, then into Stone Spire. But that'll be in the next episode. This was interesting. We found out quite a bit. We're suffering the mental effects of using canisters, which is concerning. And we found Latalia again, who has gotten even stronger. And we found a Rot Groth. On the plus side, it's easier to kill Rot Groths now, so that's not a big deal. On the minus side, I hate Rot Groths. This probably means we're going to start fighting, Dracons and Eye Beasts again soon. Or Gazers, whatever the hell they are. We'll head west in the next episode. So until then, I am Chessrook44, that is Evan, Alwyn, Vavik, and Min. This has been a Geneforge 3 Let's Play, and I will see you all next time.